Okay, so do you know 6? Express this in partial fractions. Okay, so what we'll do is, we've got this here. We'll do 2x squared plus 4, okay, all over x minus 2 all squared x plus 4. Okay, now we'll of course write that then as a over, okay, well this is x minus 2 all squared. So remember, when you've got a repeated factor, which is what we call this, when you've got x minus 2 squared, we'll first of all write it as a over x minus 2 plus then b over x minus 2 all squared. Okay, that's how you write a repeated factor. Plus then c then over the second bracket there, x plus 4. Okay, so what I'm going to do then with partial fractions, I'm going to multiply through by what's on the bottom here. Okay, so I'm going to times through everything by what's on the bottom here. And if I times through by that, then what I'll end up having is that these will cancel, okay, on this side. Okay, so I'll end up having just 2x squared plus 4 here. Okay, because if you think about it, if I times this side by what's on the bottom, they'll all cancel. On this side then, I'll have a over x minus 2. If I times it by this, I have x minus 2 all squared x plus 4. Plus then b over x minus 2 all squared times then what was on the bottom, as you said, plus then c times what's on the bottom. And what we'd find then is, right, that x minus 2 will cancel with the power there. Okay, this x minus 2 squared will cancel with that x minus 2 squared there. And then the x plus 4 will cancel with that x plus 4 there. Okay, so we can rewrite this then as 2x squared plus 4 equals a bracket x minus 2 x plus 4 plus b bracket x plus 4 plus then c x minus 2 all squared. Okay, now we need to work out what a, b and c is. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set x to be a certain value, right, in order to help me with determining a, b and c. Now if I set x to equal 2, that actually would make sense, because if I put 2 in, you'll notice here I'd have 2 times obviously 2 squared plus 4, so I'm putting 2 in there. But watch what happens there. If I put 2 in there, do you agree that would just be 0? Because 2 take away 2 is 0. The whole thing would go, because 2 take away 2 is 0. You'd have 0 here times this, which would be, that would be 6, wouldn't it? But it doesn't matter, that's 0 times 6, it's gone. Okay, put 2 in there, 2 plus 4 is 6, so that'll be 6b. Put 2 in there, 2 minus 2 is 0, that will go as well. Okay, so we're left with then 2 times 2 squared, which is 2 times 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, okay, with 6b. That implies then that, well, if you take the 6 over and divide, you get 2, don't you? Which is what b is equal to. Now, next value we could set x to equal would be minus 4. Because if I set x equal to minus 4, do you see that will go? Okay. So 2 times minus 4 all squared plus 4. And again, put minus 4 in there. That will go as well, won't it? Okay, that will disappear. Minus 4 plus 4 is 0. So that whole thing goes. That goes. Put minus 4 in there. Okay. And we work this out here. Okay, you can use your calculator. That comes 36 when you work that out. And when we work this out as well, that will be minus 6 all squared is also 36. So that implies then you take the 36 down and divide, so you get 1. So that's what c is equal to. Okay. Now we've got rid of we got rid of the a's and b's and so on in this situation here by setting x to equal 2, didn't we? And then x equal to minus 4. Now there's no other value we can set x to equal, so that it gets rid of them. So what I'm going to do now is just choose another value of x, okay, to help me. And that value, we use a sensible one. Let's just set x to be 0. So if we set x to be 0, you know, you can set x to be anything, but if we set x to be 0, what happens then is it makes it much easier, because if x is 0, that just becomes 4. Okay, put 0 in there. 0 minus 2, and when you take your time, right? 0 minus 2 is minus 2. 0 plus 4 is 4. Plus then b. Put 0 in there. 0 plus 4 is 4. Put 0 in there. be 0 minus 2, which is minus 2 all squared. Okay? So you get 4 equals, well, minus 2 times 4 is minus 8, so it'll be minus 8a. 4b, and then this will be 4 when you square it, yeah? C. Right? Now what's good is then is we know A is equal to, well, we don't know what A is, we're going to work that out in a minute. We know B though is equal to 2. We know C is equal to 1. Okay? So then we can simplify this. We've subbed in my values of B and C. That becomes 8. That becomes 4. And then that 4 will cancel with that 4. Take that 8 over, so minus 8 equals minus 8a. So that implies then A will equal minus 8 divided by minus 8, which equal to 1. Okay? So I now know what my ABC is, so I do my final conclusion. I say therefore 2x squared plus 4 all over x minus 2 all squared x plus 4, okay, will equal, well, A was equal to 1, so it'll be 1 over x minus 2. B is equal to 2. And then C is equal to 1. Okay, so I've got that as my final answer. Now that's your part A. Part B then, it says find the value of f dash of 0. Okay, f dash of 0. Now remember, this is f of x, so we can write f of x as what we've got here. Okay. Now they want f dash of 0. Okay, so f dash of 0 means we need to find f dash of x. That means the derivative. We need to differentiate, yeah? That's what we want. Okay? That's what we want to find. We want to find dy dx. That's what it means by f dash of x, right? So there's a different way of writing dy dx. Now what I do here, first of all, I would do f of x. I would take everything up. So you have x minus 2 to the minus 1, plus 2x minus 2 to the minus 2, plus then x plus 4 to the minus 1. So we take everything up, differentiate it, using the function of function rule. So bring the minus 1 down, becomes minus 2, times by the derivative in there, which is just 1. Bring that minus 2 down, so it'll be minus 4 in front, and you times it by the 2. And then change it to minus 3, and then times it by the derivative in there, which is 1, and then bring that minus 1 down, minus 2, and times it by the derivative in there, which is just 1. So we can rewrite this then as minus 1 over x minus 2 all squared, minus 4 over x minus 2 all cubed, minus 1 then over x plus 4 all squared. Okay, that's what it becomes when you take it back down. And they want f dash of 0, so quite simply you just got to put in 0 then in here. Okay. Okay, basically, so this will become minus 1 over 4, minus 4 over minus 8 on the bottom. Use your calculator on this, of course, minus 1 over 16. Okay, so we just work that out and we've got our answer. And my final answer is 3/16. Okay, 3/16 is what we want.